Hey kids, now we're cooking. Well, it's getting hot outside. The storm has passed and now the sun is out again. It probably will get very hot again. Let's hope it cooled off. We can always hope. Welcome to another episode of Now We're Cooking, our cooking show for all ages of kids. My name is Annie.
I'm Grandma Jayne.
And on these dog day afternoons in the summer when we're all so hot, we're trying to keep the oven and the stove off, keep the cool down or keep the heat down and keep it cool inside so we're all comfortable. Some of us have air, some of us don't, but either way, let's just try to keep the heat reduced as much as possible. So we've been using recipes all week long that do not require the stove or the oven that will add additional heat to our homes. So the next particular thing we're gonna make is basically, it's a vanilla wafer fruit dessert. Now, you can use blueberry pie filling, you can use cherry pie filling. I'm gonna use cherry just because of the nature of how this is going to be presented, and you'll see why in a minute. So to start, we need 6 tablespoons of butter, melted. So if Grandma Jayne would take that to the microwave for me so we don't add any additional heat to this place. And like I've been doing all day, we need several.
Want these open ones?
Yes, that'd be great. We need to pound down some vanilla wafers. I'm getting my aggression out today, I can tell you that.
You've just been pounding away.
Pounding away. We had some open from earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to get these into this bag without too much mess. I probably could pound them right in this bag, but I'm a little concerned with it being open. But we would have a problem. Thank you, Grandma Jayne. And I am going to pound. Hopefully some of you saw some fireworks last weekend. Can't believe another 4th has passed.
I know it.
Like Jane said, it's like we're halfway through the summer now. And that's no fun.
But get a chance to go float on a lake or somewhere because it feels great. This
Sure
time of year.
does. Make sure you put on enough sunscreen.
Yeah. I keep waiting for that to puncture. You're doing a good job.
Well,
I'll give it a little bit of everything.
I think we're gonna need some more, but we'll see. This is the guy I want. Now, this is supposed to make a buttery mixture. Buttery vanilla wafery mixture. We may need more butter. I'll see how it goes, because really the butter is just to make sure everything's coated.
Is it packed into a crust? Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're gonna try to pack it down.
You want a little more butter then?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
try to, you can go ahead and use that little bowl there.
Okay. I got them. Yeah. How much do you think? A half a stick more or not that much?
Why don't you go with a half of a half,
Okay.
to a quarter. And the funny thing is, I don't even think we have as many vanilla wafers in here as they wanted yet. But I think we'll be okay.
And now you are substituting cherries for blueberries, right?
I'm gonna make cherry because of the way it's presented. I think it looks like a target, like a bullseye.
But they could use any kind of fruit.
You can use any kind of fruit you like. They just suggest a can of the pie filling.
I can't believe it's Saturday already. Can you? Graduation tomorrow.
Oh, really?
My class was what, 1975, and it was the last class to be outside. Now tomorrow
Oh,
they're
yeah?
gonna have it outside. Thank God the weather wasn't like today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if it's not too hot to grab, do you want to pour some of that in here,
Sure.
please? Okay, we had some technical difficulties here. I want to review what we did. We're not sure where the tape stopped, so hopefully Megan can edit this. After we put the butter, we did use additional butter with the vanilla wafers. And Jane did put it, she could have put it all the way to the edge, but we went ahead and kept it a little bit from the edge. Then we put a layer of 6 ounces of cream cheese. I went ahead and used all 8 ounces, an 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip, and 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. We beat that up, and then we put it in dollops around, and then Jane spread it carefully within an inch or ½ inch from the vanilla wafer layer. This is gonna start looking like a target, you'll see. Now you can then choose whatever kind of pie filling you like, whatever fruit flavor you love. Because it looks like a target instead of blueberry, I went ahead and grabbed cherry pie filling today. So Jane spread that around again within an inch or ½ inch from that other layer we just spread on there. Now we're gonna put another layer of 1/2 cup of butter, 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. Or excuse me, condensed milk.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
That's okay.
condensed milk. So I'm gonna melt this.
You know, I never paid Josh for that. Shoot.
Well, we'll take care of that,
Yeah.
not to worry. We'll see
Okay.
these guys again. And then after we put this layer on, that leftover stuff we kept for 1/4 cup or so, at least, we saved for the top, the very middle top layer. Come on, little butter, come on. Come on, little butter, come on. Jane's gonna have to wipe that out. No, I'm gonna have to wipe it out.
No, that's okay.
I was kidding. Now I'm gonna put this 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar in. And I think Jane said she was generous in that.
Yeah.
1/4 cup of condensed milk. Well, I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
I don't even think we need the mixer for this.
Shouldn't, I don't think.
Again, we can use a whisk if we like.
I did watch Mr. Rogers, or A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, the other night. It's good. Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't yet.
It's deep. I didn't realize how deep it is.
Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
You know, again, that Tom Hanks, speaking of the Post, because
Oh,
they're both in that as well.
He is something else.
My gosh.
Big was one of my favorites
Oh,
of
yeah.
his. He was such a perfect kid, you know, for an adult.
Oh,
Oh, he's good.
he's a delight.
Yeah.
You know, the big joke was don't ever travel with Tom Hanks
No.
because of Captain Phillips, the terminal Sully.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Said anybody ever travels with Tom Hanks taking their life in their hands? I thought it was cute considering the movies he's done.
Yeah.
Castaway.
Oh my gosh. Talking to Wilson.
Trapped on that
Soccer ball
island, for
or-
God's
Was
sake.
it basketball or soccer ball?
Volleyball, wasn't it?
Volleyball.
Volleyball, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
And I thought, you know how true. Tom, I don't know. I love you, buddy, but I might think twice before I get on any kind of public transportation. Okay, now this is supposed to go in the center, but I'm surprised it's so liquidy.
I am too.
But it said half a cup of butter, 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1/4 a cup of condensed milk.
1/4 of a cup. Oh, I thought you said 3/4 cup. You said,
Mm-mm.
did she say 1/4 cup? Okay. Well, that's it then. And that's just in that part of it. Oh, okay.
But it's supposed to be more like a layer. I wonder if I wrote down how much butter was wrong.
Oh, could be.
But we're just gonna go ahead and
Yeah, give it a try anyway.
we're gonna go ahead and roll with it, because how can you ever go wrong with butter?
Y'all, butter, y'all.
So we're gonna make up our own deal. But in the recipe, I have to tell you, something, either I wrote something down wrong or I don't get it, because this is supposed to be like another layer that I was gonna put inside. But again, how can you go wrong with butter? I'm not gonna not put it on.
Yeah, if it's too much, oh well, right?
Then I'm going to,
Then you just top it with those, right? Correct?
yeah, but in the recipe, it looked like another white layer was here.
Okay.
Beware, I bet this is a mess to eat,
Okay.
but yum.
There you have it.
What do you think?
I think it was good enough to try, don't you?
Well,
Yeah.
something went awry, but I'm not sure what.
It was probably the amount of butter. That's the only
Yeah.
thing that makes sense.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, yes, because I don't get it. That was because the powdered sugar and the condensed milk should have stayed pretty thick. I don't get it, but
But it would have been weird for you to miswrite it, because if it was less than half a cup, then it should have said tablespoons.
exactly.
So you shouldn't, I don't know.
So kids, this is the dessert that I did not try ahead of time, because like Jane said, I'm not afraid, because you got to find out this is reality in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So and just because you start with a recipe doesn't mean that you can't make changes based on what you find out, okay? So this is our vanilla wafer cherry dessert. Again, you can make it any fruit you like. And so we're not right on target with that, but I think
Yeah.
we're close.
Yeah.
So Jane, what would you say in signing off these dog day
Oh.
afternoon episodes?
Stay cool. Don't get ornery. Do something good for somebody, your mom or whoever, and stay safe. And we love you.
It is easy to get ornery when you're hot.
Yeah.
Ornery and testy with other people, but try to keep your cool. It's not their fault that it's hot, and they're struggling with the heat as well. So keep cool, stay cool, and be cool, okay?
There you go.
Until we see you next time, I agree with Jane. We love you very much. Be good to yourself, be good to others, and celebrate you. There's nobody in the universe just like you, okay? So until next time, we hope we see you on
Now we're cooking.